Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you follow my channel, you'll know that I'm a huge fan of Dixxon flannels. Primarily what I wear to work and when I ride. You'll see them in most of my videos. I've probably got probably like 10 of them because you can't just have one. And I've been looking at the different styles of Dixxons. I have a few of their party shirts and I really like, they have that bamboo shirt. I really like the feel of it. Dixxon was kind enough to send me one of their work shirts. So this is a long sleeve Dixxon shirt that's made out of the same bamboo material that the party shirts are made out of. I was really excited to try this out. One of the things, like I said, I wear these to work all the time. I do work in a casual environment, but there are times when I'm in meetings and so forth that I want to be dressed up a little bit more. Party shirts are probably, you know, a little questionable in that sense. So this is going to be a long sleeve shirt that's going to give you a business look, but it's also going to be the standard Dixxon quality and really the look and the fit that I like so much with Dixxon. The thing that I really do like with Dixxon shirts, as a rule, an extra large or a 2X is exactly the same in all the shirts. There is some variance, but even with the party shirts versus the flannels, they're pretty close in size consistently. And I really like the way that they're cut. They fit well, they are fitted on the shoulders, but they do give you a little bit room in the torso, and I really like that. Like I said, I've been a huge fan of Dixxon for a while now. And for work, to put this in contrast, for work what I normally was wearing was I was wearing the Duluth Trading Company shirts. Now those shirts probably retail, I think, full price. They're about 80 bucks. This is going to be at least half that price, and if you catch it on a sale, it's even less. So I wanted to see what this would be like because, like I said, I'm a huge fan of the Dixxon brand, and I've been looking for something I can wear to work or a more formal environment where I want to wear a button-down collared shirt. It's not going to be just a flannel. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this. Like I said, a huge thanks to Dixxon for sending me this. I do apologize that it took me a little bit longer to get this video out than I expected. I've had this shirt for, I hate to admit it, probably 6 months now. So let's go ahead and open it up. All right, so this is going to have, like I said, actually this is really cool. So it's got the Dixxon, it's got a little XX logo on there. So it doesn't have the normal Dixxon branding on it that it would. So this is going to make it, it's going to blend in a little bit more and look more like a normal dress shirt, or however that looks to you. So it's not going to have the standard logo, so it's not going to scream that it's a Dixxon. Now this is the bamboo quality shirt, or the bamboo style shirt. One of the things that I really like about the bamboo, the party shirts especially, that's the ones I've had, they're really comfortable and they're very cool. They're not like the flannels that retain a lot of heat. They're very, I don't know if silky is the word, but they're very just, I don't know, they're just very nice to wear. They don't have the roughness, that's the word I was looking for. They're not the roughness of a standard dress shirt. So they are certainly a lot more comfortable to wear all day. So let's take a look at this here. So you're gonna have, like I said, you're gonna have the XX logo here, there. So you're gonna have the XX logo on it, so it's not gonna have the standard Dixxon logo. And as always, all the tags, I think it's really cool, are stickers, and I have quite the sticker collection. So let's go ahead and take this off and pop this out. The nice thing too, well, I've actually mentioned that already, but the thing that I really like with the bamboo shirts is they're soft and they're comfortable. The Duluth shirt, like I said, it's double the price, is a lot rougher material. So let's pop this off the collar here. So it's going to be your standard Dixxon here. It's got the black on black imprint of the Dixxon logo here on the buttons. So again, this is going to be a shirt that's going to blend in. There's nothing on this shirt that's going to stand out and be flashy at all. It has the normal Dixxon in the collar there. It's a really nice button-down shirt. It has the button-downs here are really nice. They're very smooth looking shirts. I can tell you just from the get-go, it has that same textured feel that the party shirts have, that very smooth feel to the shirt. So what I'm going to do is try this on. So this is a 2X Dixxon. So you can see there's a little bit of room here in the chest, a little bit of room in the stomach, but it's on my shoulders pretty much dead on. Now I have lost a little bit of weight since I bought the 2XLs. Probably could get into an XL, but I've continued to stay with the 2XL shirts. Just it gives me a little bit more room, and I find them a little bit more comfortable, especially on the bike. So like I said, this is going to be a full sleeve, a full-length shirt with the long sleeves. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and try this on so you can see it for fit. and give you my first impressions of the quality. So let's get this tried on. Sorry, so here's the shirt on. I can tell you right away, it feels extremely comfortable. It's very soft. You don't generally get that in a dress shirt. You'd certainly, most dress shirts, have to wear a t-shirt under it, and you probably still would, but I like the fact that it's very soft on the skin like their party shirts. Fits good. I do have small wrists, so you can see there's some adequate space there. Sleeves are slightly a little longer. Shoulders are about where I would expect them. They're certainly about the same as the 2X Dixxon flannel I have now. I will say, this shirt I probably could go down a size, but I've also lost like 50 pounds this year, so you kind of have to take that in mind. So it is going to be a little bit generous in the size here, but it's not too bad, right? It's got a little bit of flex in there. It's not super tight like a normal dress shirt would be if I went down a size. I like it. The one thing I do like too is it's generously cut in the length. So the length's going to be a lot longer than, it's going to be rather the same as the Dixxons, where it's long enough that if you tuck it in, it's not going to be really short and pop out. I have that problem with a lot of dress shirts, is that if you're taller, they're not cut long enough, so you're always kind of pushing your shirt back in. Like I said, I really like the style of this. Now, you're not going to be able to tell from me just trying this on and bringing it out of the package, but I found with the party shirts, as long as you grab them out of the dryer, you don't leave them in there all night. They very rarely get a lot of wrinkles, if any. So the nice part about these shirts is you can pop them out, throw them on. You don't have to worry about ironing them. I think that's really good. I like it because it's one less step that you have to take, and we're guys and we're lazy, let's just face it. But like I said, I really like that the logo is very subtle. There's nothing that jumps out on this shirt. It's extremely comfortable. The other thing that I like too with these shirts, and if you're not a huge fan of, like I said, of some of the higher end, well, you could decide Duluth in those, but the normal dress shirts tend to hold a lot of heat in them because they're not that, they don't have that airy fabric, or however you want to call it. The nice part about with the bamboo shirts is they breathe. So I work in IT, I'm always climbing around, doing a lot of stuff in server rooms, running and moving a lot of equipment. The thing I like with the party shirts is I can look presentable and still be cool, where if I'm wearing, say, like the Dixxon flannels, they're certainly comfortable, but it's not going to look as formal. So if I wore this tucked in with a pair of jeans, because I do work in a sort of a semi-casual environment, it's still going to look nice. It's certainly going to look good for web conferencing, but it's going to be breathable. So if you're like me and you're a bigger guy and you sweat a lot, you don't get as much heat retained in these shirts, so they do stay cool. So depending on how your office environment is, if you're wearing them outside. Like I said, this is it's a very well cut shirt. The length of it that I really like about the shirts. And like I said, I've been really happy with Dixxon quality. My Dixxons are probably going on, I guess, about 2 years now. I'll put a link up there somewhere for the original Dixxon I got, which was the David Bowie Dixxon. And it's still held up great. Like I said, I wear my Dixxons, I just rotate through them, and that's generally all I wear to work, or my flannels, because if it's so cold in our office. They've held up great. I really like the quality. Dixxon runs a lot of sales, and they now have an app out that'll alert you when they run sales. They ran, I think it was a 50% off sale during the Super Bowl halftime. So you can get some really good deals in Dixxons. And like I said, if you compare this to like a Duluth Trading Company shirt, you're gonna spend half the money. And in my opinion, it's a much better quality shirt. It's gonna be pretty much wrinkle-free as long as you don't leave it in the dryer overnight. And it's certainly gonna be a lot cooler and breathe better. So a huge thanks to the folks at Dixxon for sending me this. I'm definitely gonna be buying more of these for the office. Like I said, these are great for conference calls. Anytime you need to be semi-casual, you certainly could wear these with a pair of dress pants. And it's always gonna be the same cut, which I really like, so you know what to expect when you buy a Dixxon. So I will give you a review at some point of a longer term review on how this held up. But like I said, very happy with the Dixxon quality. And if you haven't checked out their, like I said, the bamboo dress shirts, they also have a short sleeve version of this. Check out the party shirts. The party shirts are awesome. I really like those. And their flannels. Like I said, huge thanks to Dixxon for sending me this. And I hope this was helpful in making a decision for you as far as the Dixxon dress shirt. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And please remember, you're not alone.